Have all five nominees for the Fine Helping Actor been nominated for the first actual time in People Gents? Are Ben Johnson in the last Pie to Show? Welcome to our channel all through the golden era of Western films from the 1940s to the 1960s. Oscar-prevailing actor Ben Johnson regarded to have it all: fame, achievement, and a movie profession that spanned a long time. But at the back of the sturdy photograph of a Western cowboy lay little recognized testimonies of private tragedy, challenges, and pics that might wonder many, from a boy growing up at the wild land of Oklahoma to becoming an image of Hollywood's Western-style. Ben Johnson captivated the world together with his simplicity, authenticity, and undeniable expertise. However, for him, career success wasn't the whole thing. Amid the glittering lights of the stage, Ben Johnson remained actual to the values of a person. Born and raised under the harsh sun of Cowboy U.S.A., Ben Johnson. So what saved a celebrity like Ben Johnson continually retaining a distance from the glamorous world of Hollywood? His life, though outwardly simple and calm, harbored personal controversies, tragedies, and surprising conflict. Early life. Born on June 13th, 1918 within the OAG Indian Reservation, Oklahoma, Ben Johnson Jr. became raised within the indispensable cowboy environment of the West from his earliest days. His lifestyles was deeply intertwined with the giant and rugged panorama. His father, Ben Johnson Sr., changed into no longer just any cowboy, but a fam-end roping champion, a man exceptionally respected by way of the community for his ability and willpower to his craft. He earned numerous titles in prestigious rodeo competitions together with championships in Cheyenne, Wyoming, cementing his repute as a legend within the Cowboy International. For Ben Johnson Jr., core values inclusive of honesty, honor, and recognize for others had been not handiest a product of his surroundings, but were deeply ingrained within his own family. His father, Ben Sr., inspired and taught him not simply the abilities of horse driving and farm animals control, but additionally the way to live in a way that upheld the proud identify of cowboy. Long afternoons spent inside the wide open fields and the cobalt circus, crazed by a bombast against their will to die. Protect only oneself. An original messaging. Conversations, approximately perseverance and obligation, helped form Ben Johnson's man or woman, and ideas the Johnson-owned family changed into held in excessive esteem, now not handiest for their abilities, but additionally for his or her authenticity and resilience. On the age of 11, at the same time as many children were nonetheless engrossed in games, Ben Johnson started out operating as a true cowboy at the Chapman Barnard Ranch, one in every of the most important ranches in Oklahoma. This became wherein his father labored, because the supervisor, and it also became the SCH School, where Ben first found out the realistic skills of Western life, spanning 100 acres and domestic to extra than 200 head of cattle. Chapman Barnard changed into no longer just a place of job, however, a education floor that built the young cowboy's physical electricity and mental resilience. Beneath the strict but worrying steering of his father, Ben quick mastered cattle control capabilities and developed a love for rodeo, ardor that might later lead him to become a global champion champion on horseback across the endless fields of grass. Ben Johnson discovered to face not simplest the challenges of nature, however, also the ones of life. Every hour of tough paintings at the ranch helped him build muscle. However, extra importantly, a solid, steadfast spirit and a deep passion that might come to be defining traits in both his individual and music career. Early career, sometimes lifestyles can exchange with an unsudden opportunity, and for Ben Johnson that opportunity came in 1940. At the time, he became nonetheless a humble cowboy, running on the Chapman Barnard Ranch, dealing with his each-day duties which protected turning in horses for diverse tasks. At some point he changed into tasked with transporting horses for the movie The Outlaw, produced via the mythical Howard Hughes. To Ben, this regarded like simply another habitual task. However, little did he recognize that his horse-driving competencies would leave a long-lasting affect on Hughes at the set in Flagstaff, Arizona. Ben Johnson surprised the film team with his mastery and finesse in dealing with the horses. Howard Hughes, a horse lover and passionate filmmaker, could not assist but word Ben's natural talent. It did not take long for Hughes to provide Ben a niche in Hollywood, no longer only to take care of the horses, however, also to work as a stuntman in Western films. For Ben Johnson, this was a life-converting moment from a cowboy. With a simple lifestyles at the open fields he turned into, unexpectedly welcomed into the glamorous and opportunity-stuffed global of Hollywood. Ben Johnson's movie career started with modest, however steady steps. While Howard Hughes invited him to join the movie group Engineering the assignment and officially set foot in Hollywood, starting as a stuntman. But what set him apart from many other stunt carry-out formers was his herbal ability to ride horses and execute risky stunts without difficulty, and ability without the need for special props or cinematic techniques. This turned into thanks to his years of work at the ranch, wherein every day become an actual adventure on horseback. Ben Johnson quick joined the Screen Actor Guild, which now not best supplied him with expert safety. However, additionally opened the door to bigger possibilities in his performing career. He wasn't just a stunt guy, he became a double for a number of the largest stars of the technology, which include Joel McRae, Randolph Scott, Jimmy Stewart, and mainly John Wayne, the iconic determined of Western movies. Thanks to his wonderful horsemanship and professionalism, Ben Johnson earned the respect of administrators and associates alike. Although he started out with small unnamed roles, Ben Johnson carried the spirit of a true cowboy, humble, hardworking, and constantly is prepared to stand challenges. Those values gradually gained him to believe and admire of those around him in the long run, paving the manner for him to end up one of the maximum cherished actors in Western film career. And iconic roles. Ben Johnson's biggest opportunity came not from a position, but from a heroic act, proper on set in 1948, whilst running as a stunt double for Henry Fonda within the renowned director John Ford's film Ford Apache. An unexpected incident befell. For the duration of a scene, a crew of horses pulling a wagon lost manipulate and sped in the direction of a cliff, with 3 actors still. The charity Ben Johnson Pro movie star team roping and penning are nevertheless held yearly to raise funds for businesses like Children's Clinical Research Inc. and the Oklahoma Children's Hospital. These occasions now not most effective honor. Ben's love for rodeo, however, also mirror his compassionate heart and willpower to helping others to similarly honor Ben Johnson's lifestyles and profession. The Ben Johnson Cowboy Museum in Pusa, Oklahoma became established to keep memorabilia, images, and testimonies from his lifestyles. The museum, now not most effective, celebrates Ben Johnson, however, also can pay tribute to different famous cowboys and ranches in Osage County. It is a should visit for those trying to discover the life of one among the maximum iconic men of the West, and to research extra approximately the cowboy culture that Ben committed his life to retaining and selling. People who knew Ben Johnson consider him as an unsincere man, guided by using sturdy concepts and an unwavering spirit. Though he has left this international, he lives on within the hearts of those who demand him through each film and every rodeo opposition held in his call. Please share your mind and emotions about the late cowboy actor Ben Johnson within the feedback below, so we will maintain the conversation. Keep in mind, too,